Okay, so the next step you're going to take is once you've filled in the interests as detailed in the previous video, you'll come to this bit here, this page, and it's populated with pins and repins even from that are based on the interests that you put in the previous steps. Okay, lots of lovely yummy things. It's quite good I'm doing this because I rather enjoy food. Anyway, so this is where things begin to get a little bit interesting. Okay, so the search engine on Pinterest is rather like Google used to be, and in fact it still works like it to an extent. So if we put in our keyword, which is cooking, okay, it will then come up with 5 options: cooking, cooking with kids, cooking light, cooking recipes, cooking for one. Okay, these, according to Pinterest's data, are the terms that are searched for most frequently. So to start off with, we are going to create 5 different boards that cater to each of these particular keywords. So I'm going to put cooking, cooking with kids, cooking light, cooking recipes, cooking for one. And how to create a board is you're going to go to this step here, and you're just going to click. And then to create a board, okay, and we're going to call it cooking, or cooking for kids, cooking light, one of the top 5 from the previous search that we did. So when you're going for that search, you're putting in your root keyword there. So DIY, or DIY, or fishing, or you get it. Okay, so here we're going to put in the description, we're going to make sure it has our keyword in. So if you love cooking, then this is the board for you. We have tons of great recipes, and we'll be sharing some clever cooking tips, putting an ellipsis at the end, so 3 full stops. From a copyright perspective, or copywriting perspective, this indicates it's been known to provoke curiosity because people know that there's going to be more text there. What kind of a board is it? You're going to select the board that you want, select the category, food and drink for this one. Do we want a map? No. Do we want to keep it a secret? No. Do we have any other collaborators? This is in case we wanted to create a group board, which we're not doing at this point. And members can invite others. We're going to leave that blank for now, and then we're going to put create board. Okay, now at this point, one of the things that you can do is we're going to start looking to populate this particular board with cooking recipes. So we're going to go back to Pinterest. Okay, and you're looking for posts that have been pinned a few times because it's popular, or especially if you go for images like this. Sorry, I'm saying this one here. You can see it takes up a lot of real estate here. Okay, a lot of space. It's only got 2 pins on at the moment. Here's a great example of a good pin as well. Okay, it has text on, which is very interesting. It's good, and it jumps out from the rest, as does this one here. Okay, the advantage that this particular pin has is that it is really quite long, so it's taken up a lot of real estate. So we're going to click here, and we're going to pin it, and we're going to choose the board that we want to pin it to, and we're going to pin it there. Fantastic. Okay, so that is now pinned to our board. Okay, just going to come out of here. Okay. Sorry, my computer's being rather slow this evening. And then if we go to cooking, you'll see that there's 1 pin in there already. Should be 1 pin. Okay, something obviously happened with my computer just a moment ago. It didn't pin properly, so let's retrace our steps. Let's just go for, where was it? It was this chicken recipe. Going to click off on here. We're going to pin it. We're going to choose that we want to put it in there. Oh, and it's saying that we've already put it into our board, so it just took a little bit of time to go into our board. So let's go back. And cooking, and it should be in there. There's something a little bit dodgy going on at the moment, but basically that is in our cooking board, which is here. Yeah, that's all there. That's not a problem at all. That's all good. So the idea is that you're then going to go back and you're going to pin more things, more great content to the board. Keep everything in English, okay? Try and make sure that it's relevant. So if it's cooking for one, make sure that if it's a cooking for one board, make sure that you're only putting it in to only getting recipes for one person, okay? And in fact, if you want to do that, you can put cooking for one into here. And as a search, it's going to bring up various things that you can then put into there. So look, 21 delicious healthy meals for one. When you're doing this, just to double check, okay, that the link that it links to does actually go to the site or goes to the content that it says. So if you click on it again, it's going to actually take us to a BuzzFeed article you can see here in the URL. Okay, just making sure that we're not actually sending anyone to any spam content. So let me re-explain that. If it's advertising that, but then it's taking someone off to something completely unrelated, we don't want that. That's spam content. So we're only putting in good content onto our board. So let's pin that to, let's create a board. We're going to name it cooking for one. Okay, and we can add the description at a later point. Okay, and we're going to add that particular pin to that board. And we've already done it, so that's good. Fantastic. So the idea is that you're going to come on every single day and you're going to pin more content, you know, looking at around 20 pins every single day to the board, each of the boards that you have across the various niches that you have. Okay, we're going to talk about how to get more followers in the next video.